And we're back, or something, with Blarryo, our exciting, wonderful, crazy, non-killing monk. Woohoo! Yay! Or something like that. You never know. I think she's gonna do okay, though. Hopefully. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot I had left her in Ungoro Crater. Alright, I think, based on my son's suggestion, that we are going to head back to Stormwind. Well, probably head back to Stormwind, do some dailies there, and then we are going to go to the Legion area and pick herbs there, because I haven't gone there in a long time. And why not? Where am I? That's where I am, okay. I need portals. I should have made her a mage. So I hope everybody's doing good. We got cold again. Hi, Becky. How are you doing this week? Hopefully good. I guess I don't feel too bad about making the Little House chapter a short one if you're having a night. I had one of those nights last night. I was doing the thing for my, whatchamacallit. I can speak. I can. I promise. I was doing the thing for words. I have them. For the Sims Dragon Rider thing last night, and I just really wanted to get all of the kids aged up, and they really didn't want to age up for me. And I was playing for like 3 hours. I think the video's only like 35 or 40 minutes, but I was playing for 3 hours trying to get those kids aged up. It's okay. I got it done. I was very proud. But still. And then after I was done, I was like, I still have to read and upload a chapter because I've managed to fall behind. Good job, me. It's silly. Also, I think we're going to get at least some of the pet battles done because it is pet battle week. Ugh. No, shingles is bad. I've never had it, but I have heard terrible stories about shingles. Mostly how painful it is. That sounds awful. Well, feel better. I mostly just have this, it's like a constant cold from the weather going up and down and up and down, and it's annoying, but nothing like debilitating. One of my friends, when I lived in Texas, she didn't get chickenpox until she was in her 20s, which is really, 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 really bad. Like, she was so sick. And then when she got over the chickenpox, I think she said she was either 32 or 33 when she got the shingles for the first time. And I'm like, oh, that's like next level terrible. Does the shot not help, or are you too young to take the shot? Because I know that they have a shot for shingles. Or at least I'd heard that they had a shot for shingles. Oh, there's another herb. Kind of like the chickenpox shot that they have now. But I don't know. Do you have to be, like, above 50? Oh. Yeah, the normal schedule thing. I remember those. They're kind of awful, too. This has been a really weird week. I think I've said that like the last 3 or 4 weeks, but it really has. It's just been one of those semi-annoying weeks where everything seems to take 10 times longer. You're too young for it. That's what I was kind of afraid of. Yeah. Aren't you in Canada? Wouldn't that be in, wouldn't that be under your standardized healthcare? Or are you not in Canada and I'm just misremembering? All these great questions. I like to think that you have better healthcare than we have here in the States. I like to think everybody has better healthcare than we have here in the States.
My, you're a tall one.
Alright, let's go to Ratchet so that we can fly back home. Oh, okay. Not covered at your age. That sucks. Like, that's... Yuck, I'm sorry. You know, and it's stupid because even though it affects old people a lot more, old people. I say old people when I'm gonna be 51 this year. That's absolutely bananas and kind of annoying. 51 is where I used to call people old people, so... But yeah, even though it's something that mostly affects older people, it still can hit young people. And if you've had it multiple times, you'd think that they would be like, you know what, maybe we should cover her. At least that's my completely unbiased opinion. See, you're young. If I'm going to claim that I'm young, then you are definitely young because you have me beat by a few years, so. I've been feeling it this week, though. My shoulder is feeling a little bit better. I've been doing a bunch of stretches that I found online and haven't had to shovel, which Kai yelled at me a lot over Discord, telling me how incredibly stupid it was that I just kept re-injuring it by shoveling. And I'm like, well, I live where it snows. I kind of have to shovel. But I'm trying to take it easier because I like having use of both of my arms. It's kind of a good thing. So I'm trying to be good and not use it as much except in the stretches and stuff. But yeah, I've been really feeling the 50 and a half years. How many times have you had it? Because that just... Oh, that sounds so terrible. Because that's like nerve pain across one side of your body, right? Like, I can't remember if it comes with a rash, but I know it's got, like, masses of nerve pain across your body. Which just sounds terrible. Ugh, I don't even like the thought of it. I'm a big baby about pain. I mean, I put up with it, but I'm still a big baby about it. You know, I really like this continent in World of Warcraft, but it's so deserty. I think that's why I started my exploration series with Eastern Kingdoms, just because it's not as masses of desert, if that made any sense. Words are hard. At least 5? Oh my gosh. Okay, that is way too many times, and you would definitely think, oh, that is just in time for the boat. You would definitely think that you would be a, like, prime candidate for the shot just because you've had it so many times. Like, that's way too many times. Oh. So it's not, was the first time the worst? Or do they get worse, or are they all the same? Because any number of times catching shingles sounds absolutely terrible. Pain, flare, and exhaustion. That doesn't sound like fun at all. I'm sorry, that's kind of horrid. Definitely not a fun time. Ooh, but what is a fun time, I got a new mount in World of Warcraft this week. I just have to find it. When we get off the boat, I'll look for it. It's really cool. It's a Mechano cat. I was really proud of myself. On my main character, I've been doing masses of just reputation grinding, because why not? The first was the worst. Ow. That just sounds awful. It really does. Alright, here we go. Let me see if I can find my Mechano cat. I think you'll like it. Alright, mounts. It's like the X something. There he is. He's so cute. And later on, when I get more stuff, I can paint him. He's a robot kitty. Ow. Becky, that sounds absolutely terrible. Alright, let's ride our Mechano cat. Rawr. Wonder what his special is. He just roars. How long does it usually last? Is it like something that you can get over in a week, or is it one of those that just hangs on and on and on? Oh, hey, look. Bad guys. We don't want to run into them. But we do want that medal, so... Nice. We will urban mine our way across to the next pet battle. Off we go into the wild blue something. I've been doing, like, absolutely nothing exciting. Not since going out to Kitchen-a-Kippy last week. That was fun. But ever since then, it's been very gray. And not even the good kind of gray. That still is way too much time. But it's been one of those, it's been... This whole week, it's pretty much just been gray and kind of that borderline that's between rain and snow and fog. So it's been yucky. Which means that you really don't want to go outside, because the minute you go outside, it's just humid enough that the cold kind of penetrates deeper. The gabapentin is a painkiller, right? I think. You can tell how often I've been on anything. Which I guess is a good thing, but it does mean that most of the time I don't have a clue what people are talking about, but I think I remember gabapentin as a painkiller. You know, I really do love the World of Warcraft music. Every once in a while, I think I should just get the soundtrack. In fact, I think I actually do have the soundtrack. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I am not stressed about it. I figure when you come back and you want to do like a big info dump, we will be in for it, because I feel like there's probably a lot of stuff that Laura left out of the story. Gabapentin is for nerve pain. That makes sense. I thought it was some sort of a painkiller, but I really wasn't sure. Let's not run into that. I think the worst part about getting on Blarryo once every 2 weeks when I'm doing it for the live streams is I forget that she is not someone that gets to shoot things. So I have to remember not to run her into packs of goblins, etc. Because then she'll get killed, which is not a good thing. At least not as long as I keep this vow of I can't fight back, which I plan on keeping until she hits max level. Just to say it can be done. Well, I mean, I know it can be done. Just to say that I did it, I guess. Oh, I found some new houses in World of Warcraft this week, too. I'm kind of excited. Every time I think I have found every place that there is that is a house, I find more. Was she a handful? Because, I mean, it doesn't even sound, at least the way she's writing it, like she even wants to be in a relationship. But then again, a lot of people say that until they actually get into one. So. Also, in the books, she seems really, really clueless about the fact that she's being courted. I think in one of the chapters I just read, somebody was like, oh, he's courting you. And she's like, no, he's not. He'll take Nellie Olson out next. And it's like, Laura, I don't think you stop to think that most people aren't going to drive their buggy 12 miles each way every week just to drive you around if they're not interested in you at all. I can get being clueless, though. I manage to be extremely clueless most of the time. Actually, I don't think I am. I just think... yeah. I don't think I'm clueless. I just think I don't get flirted with. She fought it. Wait, was Almanzo not the first time? Was there another person courting her that we don't get to read about? Spill the tea, Becky. Because that sounds like some piping hot tea. Also, if I ever miss, like, a comment that you leave on something, I just realized that, sometimes I don't get notifications on my comments. Like, I try really hard to make sure that I respond to all of them, and then every once in a while I'll go into the back end and I'll be like, wait, I didn't even see this comment. And it's like from weeks and weeks ago, and then I'm like, now I feel bad. Oh, at least 2 suitors. Who was the other one? And will he make an appearance in the book? Probably not. Alright. Level 9. Pet journal. We need level 9s. Or 10s. Like, I wanna know all about these other suitors. Because I am all about that piping hot tea that we don't get to know about. Oh, well, fair enough. If you are not feeling it, you should definitely not force yourself to be in a relationship, so... Alright, do I have any mechanicals? I do, but are they any good? Maybe. I have got so many level 10s. Oh my goodness. I have way too many pets. I've gotten some of those new as well. Because World of Warcraft, I am constantly getting ridiculous, silly pets and all sorts of things. We'll pull out him, just because we can. Do you have a mechanical thing? No. Pull out little Netharian, because we can. We have names. Oh, that's fine. The other question, though, is it in the book, I wonder? No, this is good enough. I don't think that we're going to get beaten by these.
Greetings.
Watch. We'll go down in defeat. And don't sweat not being able to remember the names. Most of the time, I feel like I'm lucky I can remember my own name.
Have a good one.
So not being able to remember the names of people that I'm not even, like, related to or anything. Oh, interesting. I mean, I guess it's possible. Alright, let's switch you out, and we'll go with this one. Because he's a cute dragon. You go, little Netharian. Look at how cute he is. Oh my goodness. You can definitely tell that I am, despite the fact that I play a lot of World of Warcraft, I am definitely not a hardcore World of Warcraft person. Well, I mean, they did stay married for a very, very, very long time, so there must have been something there. Although that was back in the days when staying together is just kind of what you did, I guess. But I am enough of a romantic that I like to think that there was a good relationship there. Although the whole, you know, tea about them there possibly being competition for Almanzo is also something that makes me extremely happy. I'm like, yeah, spill all the tea. Yay, we win! Hey Lucy, how are you doing? We're gonna pet battle and pick flowers and then go out touring. That could be.
Hey there.
The Almanzo in the book does seem
later.
a little bit like that could be his perspective. And that's keeping in mind that the Almanzo in the book is from Laura's perspective, so, you know, I'm sure that there were a lot of differences there. There's the medal. No, bad dragon. I landed right on a dragon. Good job, me. Guess we won't get that piece of metal. How are you doing this week, Lucy? Hopefully good. I was just pouting about the weather. And Becky is feeling under the weather, so the weather is a topic. Okay, that was a bad, like, not even actually joke. That was just silly wordplay. Oh my goodness. So I've been trying really hard to do the, not really a diet, but cutting down on portion sizes. And it's been going okay, but I'll be happier once the weather improves enough so that maybe I actually want to go outside and go for a walk. You know what? Right now, the snow spent the last 3 days melting. Like, we've been up above freezing every day until today. So today has been, I don't think we've gotten above freezing all day today. But it's been really gray and really kind of just dismal. It's depressing weather. Like, I try not to let it get to me, but I could really use a little bit of sunshine. I don't think we've seen the sun for more than like 5 minutes in over a week. I feel like it's been at least a week since I've actually seen the sun come out from behind the clouds. It's getting really old. Like, I am... It's the worst part of this time of year for me. I'm desperately craving a little bit of natural vitamin D. And thankfully, I know the sun will come back out again someday. But it's definitely not coming out today. Well, it didn't come out today. Is it spring yet? I'm gonna start whining. I do have one. I need to plug it in. That might actually help. I keep forgetting that I have it. I need to pull it out and just stick it over. Maybe like when I do my reading, I can use it as another piece of lighting for recording and actually remember to turn it on or something. Just sit there and like shine it directly on my face. I don't think I have like full-on seasonal affective disorder or anything. I think it's just I really get tired of not seeing the sun. I make the joke that I'm solar powered in the summer. I have a good friend, and they live way, way down in South Texas, and they always complain about the sun, and they're like, oh, the sun is so mean, the sun is evil, and I'm like, send it up here. By the time it gets up here, it's lost most of its, most of its meanness, and I love to see the sun. Hello, I have no idea what to call you, so I'm just going to call you FJ because you have a lot of letters. So hello, FJ. Okay, these are all level 7s. Let's get out. Do I have any robots at all? Maybe I should filter. Uncheck. No. Check all. Pet families. Uncheck all those and see what we have in the mechanical that is around the right level. Not really. I've got Rooter. I don't think he has any mechanical abilities, but that's fine. We will go Rooter. And then we will take the filter off. Hey, Jay! How are you doing? I know you have a very, 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 very busy weekend, so thank you for coming. We are pet battling because I can. And also because it's a really easy way to make... We will fight spider with spider. And by the way, Jay, you're not late. You're here just in time. I mean, I spend a lot of time doing this, so...
Speak quickly!
Oh my goodness.
Don't waste my time.
I have been reputation... Oh, well, thank you very much, FJ. It is what we do. We pet battle. Well, at least when you get on WoW. I mean, sometimes. But it's such a good way to get some free points. I was just complaining about the fact that I would like to see the big bright ball in the sky. Because I haven't seen it in over a week, and I'm really, really tired of not seeing the sun. It would be nice to see it. So if anybody has too much sun, send it my way. I will totally take it. Oh, Rooter, you're about to die. I wasn't even paying attention. Poor little dude. Ah, he might actually make it. If we can get away before we get webbed in again. Haha. Boom. Alright, switch out, switch out, switch out. No, 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 no. Rude. Haha, but he's a mechanical. Alright, switch out. Now if Blackfang spits webs at me, I can spit webs at Blackfang. It is Battle of the Spiders. So yeah, I haven't done much of anything this week. I did, and if I can figure out a way to draw it and make it turn out really good, I found a book inside of the game World of Warcraft, and it was hilarious enough that I feel like I need to draw the book and read it out loud because it was really, really funny. The book is called The Fluffy Bunny, and it's all about a fluffy bunny, obviously. Actually, it's about a fluffy bunny and a warg, which is a wolf. So it was funny. It made me laugh. And honestly, I think if I do the drawings for it, I might make them look really childish because the book seems like a kid's book. Well, like a little primary reader. It would be fun. Oh, hey, we leveled up. Yay, leveled. It doesn't really matter what we put this in because she doesn't fight, so it doesn't really matter. Yay, we are now level 54. I've been trying to figure it out because I would have to draw a bunny eating flowers, and then I would have to draw a wolf, and then I would have to draw the last picture. And the last picture... Actually, I think I know the way I could do the last picture, so it would not be, like, icky or anything. But it's a hilarious book. I've been on my main hunter. I've been running around grinding reputation and just doing a bunch of dungeons and kind of just poking around and not really doing much of anything useful, but just having fun. I should do that as a live. That would be a fun live, trying to draw the book. But, and one of the things I've been doing is I've been in Northrend Dalaran a lot. And I've been actually reading the books instead of just clicking on them and not really taking the time to read them. I've been actually reading the books that are around Dalaran, and some of them are hilarious. Like, I could do a whole series just reading the books in Dalaran because they're funny. Like, there's one that is like a dare pamphlet. You know, the Keep Kids Off Drugs pamphlets, only it's all about arcane magic and why arcane magic might not be right for you because it can lead to dabbling in fel. And it's just, there was one that was like that. There was one that was all about portals and the dangers of portals. There's, whoever wrote the little flavor stuff for World of Warcraft had a great sense of humor because it was making me laugh so hard. I've read a couple of them out loud to my son. He'll be sitting in the room that his computer's in, and I'll just start giggling, and then I'll just start reading it out loud to him. I'm like, this one's hilarious. I gotta read it to you. Alright, let's do Abyssius and the Cenarian hatchling and our coil fang. There we go. Like, that would be...
What can I
it
do
would
for
be
you?
fun.
See you later.
And the books are hilarious.
How are you?
Especially, like I said, if you
See you
actually
around.
take the time to read them out loud, they're so funny. Oh, hey, that was a good one. I picked the right dude. Arcane is the gateway magic, obviously. I mean, you start off with a little portal here, a little polymorph sheep there, and the next thing you know, you're summoning demons. Oh, there was another one that was about all of the various lawsuits that could be brought against you if you accidentally misuse arcane magic. That one was funny too. Like, I've been having a lot of fun just running around in Dalaran reading the silly little books. I think there's an achievement for some series of books in Dalaran, and I think that's why I started reading them. But then I just started wanting to find the ridiculously silly ones again, instead of caring about any of the others. So, why don't you come on out? Cenarian hatchling, yay! You came out just in time to get run over. Good job. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. And then doing the Silver Pine questing with Pilecki I've been having a lot of fun with that too. Mostly because I really love that quest line. Oh, speaking of quest lines, I found another quest line that I might have to add to my list of quest lines that were hilarious. What are you making, Lucy? It's been a long time since I actually did the entire Twilight Highlands quest line, and I forgot that you have to, like, play Love Connection for a couple of dwarves, and then you get to walk the female dwarf down the aisle, and the priest turns out to be a servant of one of the old gods, and then you have to kill the priest. It's hilarious. Like, I completely forgot about that. And I know I've done that quest chain. It's just been a long time. You are making blankets. And you are cooking. You guys are all being way more productive than me. I'm playing World of Warcraft. Kind of. And talking. I guess that's kind of. It's something. chopped onion and browning. I made kielbasa and macaroni and cheese, so don't let me tell you anything about me being on a diet. That's what I made to eat today. But it sounded good. And then my son's kielbasa was pan-fried with onions. I don't do onions. Which is really hilarious because we go through in our house probably between 4 and 6 onions a week we go through because my son loves them. And I refuse to even let onion pass my lips. Mostly because if it does get past my lips, I gag. And that's never a pretty sight. I need to make one of my favorite, like, probably not healthy at all, but delicious meals that's just really easy is shredded cabbage stir-fried with bacon. Not healthy, but it's delicious. Like, I could eat that all the time, and stir-fried cabbage is amazing. And possibly one of, like, the bestest things ever. But then again, I'm easy to please, but terribly picky.
Hello.
If that makes any sense at all.
Farewell.
Like,
what can I do for you?
there's a lot of things I don't eat, but that's okay because if somebody makes something that I don't actually like, I just won't eat. But I won't cry about it. At least I try not to. I don't think any of that actually made sense. Oh, dude, he looks like some version, like a cross between a spider and a tick, and that's kind of disturbing. Coffee, orange juice, a cheddar smoky. You know what? That probably beats what I've had today. I had coffee, kielbasa, macaroni, a peanut butter sandwich, and then more coffee. Like I said, I'm trying to at least cut back on portion sizes and amount that I eat, because I was eating way too much. I always forget, Lucy, you and Becky are so far further out west that this is actually like your dinner time. For me, it's getting closer to bedtime. Not quite bedtime yet, but getting there. Oh, these two are like really evenly matched. Siphon his life again there, little bat dude. Do it again. I would have more coffee, except that would require me getting up and making it and all of that. I would also have had a delicious, wonderful, amazing, fantastic Faygo Rock and Rye, but I only have one left, and we haven't been to the store this week. And the last 2 weeks that I've gone, they haven't had my Rock and Rye. I am so depressed about that. Like, that is not fair. There's other flavors of Faygo that are good, but they're just not the one I want. So, you should have eaten about an hour ago, and you guys are having an 8 p.m. dinner. I started about 2, maybe 3 years ago.
Safe travels.
Kind of doing my own weird version of OMAD. Like, I'll make one, like, real meal a day, and then if I'm hungry again at night, I'll either make a little sandwich or just, like, I don't know, I'll do like a bowl of cereal or a sandwich or something like that. But for a long time, I was really good about it. I was only eating one meal a day and getting many, many miles of walks in. Now it's all I can do to keep up with the one meal a day thing. And it's showing, and it's making me very angry. So I will be fixing it. Well, I am taking steps to fix it. And not just because I want to look better, mostly because it makes me very angry that a lot of the clothes that I have are on the, oh my gosh, this is far too snug. And I am way too cheap to buy anything new. So I better shrink back down to where they're comfortable again, because I refuse to buy new clothes. This is so pretty. I remember one time, a couple years ago, right when I had just gotten onto this server and was very, very new to the whole roleplay and everything, the guild that I was in back then, we played hide and seek, and it was hilarious. Oh wait, what's wrong with your teen, Lucy? Didn't she just get sick? Well, hello, Francis. Good evening. How are you this evening? And Becky, didn't she just get over something? This is sounding like it's a terrible winter for you two. Alright, one more pet battle, and then I think we are going to go to the Legion expansion zone if Blarryo can go there. Oh, she has cramps. That is a thing that thankfully will be going away here soon. For me. Your teen, unfortunately, has many, many years of it left. Okay, when you said she was feeling terrible, I was afraid she was sick with something again. Francis, is that a dragon, or is that a winged horse that's your profile picture? Because it looks really cool. Definitely the joys of being a girl. You know, I wouldn't mind so much the fact that it's going away if it didn't bring the overly warm flashes and the weight gain with it. That part I don't think is fair. Like, you know, if it's gonna just be all done with itself and go away, that's all good. But does it have to bring weight gain and everything with it? Because that's just not fair. At least that's what I think. We'll do... I need one more. We'll just do the dragon kite. Oh. You know, if I could, I would. That's one of the definite things. Oh, hot flashes are just... I think the only exception to that is occasionally, even though they're still annoying, occasionally you get them and it's very, very cold outside and you're like, oh wait, I'm pleasantly warm. And then you're like, oh wait, now I'm sweating. And then you realize that it's back to being cold, and that part's 0 out of 10 would not recommend. You'd think that they would have had all of that fixed, but then again, most doctors, I guess, don't have to experience it. Francis, it's a beautiful dragon, at least from what I can see. I really like it. Very cool. Don't you hit my little baby unicorn, you bunny. Ha. We're gonna take out the bunny. Stop punching my little baby Skyfall. Ha. Good job, Skyfall. Alright, let's switch and let somebody else take a turn. We're gonna do a lumbering charge. Woo! Eventually. Builds up power, more power! Ooh. Oh, that was nice. Pet battling is silly but fun. I have a lot of dragon mounts. I just recently got the, all of the nether drakes a couple of weeks ago. And I am very, very happy with them because they're so pretty. Oh, speaking of cool things that I just got on WoW, not on this character, obviously, because this is my non-killing character, so she can't get them. But my hunter today got another spirit beast pet. I was so proud of her. I was out doing rep grinding in the Twilight Highlands, and while I was rep grinding, there was the spirit wolf, and I can't remember his name right now. And I was like, oh, I think I'll tame you. No, have not heard of School of Dragons. Is it like a RPG or something? There are so many games I've never heard of, because I tend to get kind of niche with my games. Blarryo, quit doing loop-de-loops. Alright, we are headed off to Legion lands. If we can do it without getting killed, that will be good. No, 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 bad dog. Roll. Bad puppy, quit biting me. It's really hard to remember that I'm not allowed to kill. It's really not. Right. Yeah, I've never heard of it, but that doesn't mean much, because like I said, there are so many games that I'm like, oh, never heard of it. It's almost as bad as don't talk to me about any new TV shows or movies, because 9 times out of 10 I'll be like, never heard of it. I pretty much only play games on the PC now. I have all the consoles, but I don't have them hooked up, and for a long time I played a lot of DS, 3DS, and Game Boy games, and every once in a while I'll go through phases where that's all I want to do is play my little old handhelds. But don't have any games on my phone, though. Well, that's a lie. I have Pokemon Go. But that's not, like, much of an interactive game. But I do have Pokemon Go. So if anybody has Pokemon Go, totally send me your friend code. Because I have way too many presents that I need to send out, and I need to make more friends on Pokemon Go. Because nobody plays it anymore. At least that I know. Not that I can do much on Pokemon Go when we only go into town about once every week to week and a half. But I play it. I like it because it's kind of a cheaty Fitbit. because it does track your steps if you turn it on. Which is good because my Fitbit and I had a massive falling out, and it needs to get a new wristy thing. Otherwise it won't work. Also, I don't know why I keep ducking to see what under the trees. That's not how World of Warcraft works. But hey, that's okay. Alright, we're gonna do the cooking and fishing daily. And then we're gonna go out to the Broken Isles. It'll be fun. If I can stop getting so distracted by herbs and metal, but then again, that's how we get our levels, so I guess I can't complain about it too much. But it'll be lots of new places to explore, which will be good. How long does it take you to do a blanket, Lucy? I remember that when my brother and his wife came up here a couple years ago, I sat and just watched my sister-in-law as she was knitting, and I was just like, wow, that's cool. It was fun. She kept offering to teach me to knit, but it looked really confusing, so I said no. Especially when I can't even manage to get crocheting down, so somehow I'm not holding my breath that knitting is going to be something I would be good at either. You never know, though. I feel like maybe knitting would be a little bit easier because I would have two hands instead of only be trying to learn backwards with my left-handedness from
I
one
buy
hand.
and trade.
Alright, we
Have a
need
good
to
one. See you
fish
around.
up some walleyes. What else do we need? Don't mind me.
What can I do for you?
Ah,
For
picking
the
apples.
Alliance.
We can do that.
See you later.
Picking apples and catching some fish. If we can find... Yes, I see apples. Yay! Oh, there are so many. Oh, G News is going, I think. I do try to stay out of Stormwind when I'm streaming just because I feel like not everybody wants to be featured in a stream. So I try not to be in here too often or for too long. It's not as bad as, like, if you're out filming a video or something in real life and catch somebody accidentally. I can make the chain, but I've never figured out how to hook the chain and make the next row. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I could make a good chain as a kid for a long time. That was about it, though. That's like, a couple of my YouTube friends have been talking about learning macrame. Oh, wow. A mystery crochet along? That sounds cool. Alright, fishing. I should do watercolor again. I haven't done a watercolor in forever, but then again, I should also bust out my oil paints that I bought at the beginning of the summer and actually try to use them. I'm so intimidated, though, because I haven't worked with oil paint since I was in high school, and it was... I just recently remembered that high school was like over 30 years ago now. And even though that in my head, high school doesn't feel like it was that long ago, that was a long time ago. So, oil painting, even though it sounds really cool, it also sounds messy and intimidating. It'll be okay, though. Also, I probably need to stop wiggling my legs so much. The blanket took a year. Ooh. Is it really pretty? I bet it's really pretty. Your dad knits? That's cool. I have a friend who's, like, I think, teenage son knits, which is really cool. I like all the things that you can do when you're knitting. Oil painting is messy. It's also really pretty, though, so I'm like, I like that idea. Like, it's a lot of fun, but it's messy fun. And there's a lot of, like, techniques that you can do. Oh, cool. I will look for that, Lucy. Watercolor is a lot of fun. I like, there are so many different things you can do with watercolor. So many cool little techniques, like paint in an area in just plain water, and then just take little dots of paint on your paintbrush and watch it kind of spread. Like, it can do really fun things. I always liked watercolor. Knitting is cool. I would think that if you can crochet, you can probably knit. But yeah, my friends, Steve and Mark from Smoky Steve and Mark are talking, well, Mark is talking about maybe learning to macrame, and if he learns to macrame, then he will show everybody how to do it, because he'll do, like, crafty type videos, and that'll be fun. Because I've done macrame, but I was probably 10 or 11 years old the last time I tried to do it. Oh, we are done fishing. We got everything. Alright. And I just think it would be fun. I want to macrame like a bunch of pot holders or something. It'll be cool. Alright, we need a couple more apples, and then we are good. How many more apples do we need? We need 2 more after this. Do loop-de-loops. Go! I kind of really like this mount. It's a spider, and then it's a crazy helicopter. I would show you the 2 mounts that my hunter made, except I can't. Because Blarryo is not an engineer, and unfortunately they are exclusively usable by engineers. I don't know. I mean, I feel like when you're knitting, though, both of your hands are doing very similar things, maybe? Because, like, piano always confused me because your hands are doing wildly different things. But I don't know. I've never heard anybody say that they had trouble with it because of the
something?
2 hands doing different things
Farewell.
thing.
Safe travels.
And...
See you around.
Ooh, this next one we should level up on. That'll be exciting. Blarryo is level 54 now.
You need
and
something?
she has not killed a single thing
For
yet.
the Alliance. See you around.
In fact, we're about to...
Be careful.
Oh my goodness, we need like one herb. Hang on, we gotta go find one herb or one... No, we're fine. We're gonna go to Legion. We're like... 62, 515 out of 63, 135. We're like 99% of the way to level 55. And yeah, she has not killed a single thing yet. She's died. She's died a few times. But we haven't killed anything yet. And we won't. But yeah. You don't think what your hands are doing? Wow. The only thing I can play on piano is... And it's actually just one-handed. I can play the beginning of Joy to the World, and I can play the first stanza of Silent Night. And that's it. Unfortunately, I never learned to play any instruments. I've never actually tried... Oh, hey! We hit level 55 just by coming to Azuna. I didn't even get to see it. I'm sad. Alright, let's spend this talent point on something. Sure. Doesn't matter because we're not using any of it. Alright. Let's fly around Azuna. It is a new place. We should be able to find some new herbs. And pretty things. Also, I found out that there are a couple of good, actual, livable houses in Azuna. Well, not Azuna, but in... What zone is it? I think there were some houses in Val'sharah, and there are several in Suramar, but we're not going to be able to go there. There might have been a couple here in Azuna, too. Because if you've watched anything of mine, you know that finding houses is... It's an obsession. It's a slight obsession of mine, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I like houses in World of Warcraft. They make me happy. I also don't know if we have to go and buy... Nope, there's herbs. Hopefully we'll be able to pick them decently without having to go and learn it. Ah, no. Bad. Bad. Leave me alone. I can't kill you. Leave me alone. Keep running. Just keep running. We can outrun him. Made it. Alright. Oh, hey. But that's a quest we can actually do. Why? Because we didn't have to kill anything to do it. Yay. That's pretty cool. Muscle memory is a very good thing. Like, you cannot complain about having some muscle memory. It's kind of, I think, why if I want to play and actually have a chance of doing anything decently in World of Warcraft, I play Hunter. Because my fingers after... When did I start playing WoW? It was Burning Crusade, so it was pre-2010. I've been playing WoW for a long time, and I've been playing Hunter. Would you people stop killing me just because I'm trying to pick your flowers? It's extremely rude. Leave me alone. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. And then we can look at the pretty evil horsies. Look at how pretty he is. He would kill us, But he's very, very pretty. Look at how pretty. Kind of like a big lightning bolt unicorn that's on fire. Gotta love it. Alright. We did not get killed yet. I am very proud of us. We're just gonna keep on flying around and picking flowers, and then we're gonna go to that big city that's flying up there. No, we cannot kill any sailors. I'm sorry. No. Thank you. WoW's like, are you sure you don't want to kill the sailors? Yes, yes, I'm sure. I mean, I totally would, except I can't. I tried playing World of Warcraft right when it first launched. One of my friends had an account, and she's like, here, you just try it, and you're gonna love it, and then you're gonna want to play. And I tried it, and I think I was just way too used to console gaming. And if you remember back in early WoW, nothing told you anything. Like, there was quite literally, like, nothing that you could actually do. I don't want to accept that. I'm going to abandon it again because we are not killing. But yeah, like, you didn't have the mini map, you didn't have the big map. Everything killed me. I tried to play a rogue. That was the very first character I ever made, and I died about 5 million times in the span of the couple hours that I was over at my friend's house. And I said, I really hate this game. I'm glad that you are having fun with it, but don't ask me to play it because I'm not going to buy it, and I'm not going to get internet just to play this game. And that was the end of it until I saw the in-game, or not in-game, but I saw the trailer for Burning Crusade. And I was like, ooh, I like that elf. I want to be an elf. And so I tried it again. And it was really funny because I don't even remember what class the blood elf was. But I made a blood elf after watching my son, who was playing for a couple years.
Hey,
he had been playing.
Message for you from Grandmaster Height.
Good to know. But my son had been playing for a while, both in Classic and in Burning Crusade.
Have a safe journey.
And so I was like, okay, I'm willing to give it a try again. And I played with a blood elf that I don't remember what her class was. And I was having a lot of fun with it because I was playing with that same friend who had tried to get me into it when WoW launched. And then, I don't remember why, but I started playing a Draenei. And she was a Draenei hunter, and I still have her. She is still a character, I just haven't played her in a couple of years. But she was a Draenei hunter named Lantra. And I don't know, I've been playing pretty much non-stop with the occasional break ever since then.
How may I
And I
aid
laugh
you?
because
Winds be at your back.
I am
Ancestors
not
watch over you.
a player.
May the eternal
I've never been a hardcore player. I'm never going to be a hardcore player. Like, that's just not my play style. But I make jokes that I am a hardcore casual. Darn it, I am a true hardcore casual. So this is Dalaran. You can walk around and look at all the pretty stuff. But I don't think that they have all the cool books in Legion Dalaran that they do in Old Dalaran, which is kind of sad. Because Old Dalaran has all of the cool books. Also, why aren't these lamps lit? There's a gnome that walks around in Legion Dalaran. I think he might be, yeah, Wendell Sparkshine. He used to walk around in Dalaran. I don't know if he still does. And he'll light all of these lamps with magic. And when he lights them, his daughter, who he lost at Theramore, will appear in some of them. Oh, I can imagine. I never played that either. I should. No, I shouldn't. If I get, like... Oh, I think we can do it. Let's buy that. And then let's sell a bunch of this other stuff that we don't need. What can we sell? Oh my gosh, we have so many things that we really can't actually sell. Because... Alright, it's fine. But we're going to try out Wendell's lighter. And see if we can light this lamp and make his daughter appear. What do you mean out of range? Do I have to be like right under it? Alright, we'll try a different one. I've seen it happen. Darn it. Oh, it has to be a wall sconce. Okay, I'm dumb. I thought it was the big lamps. Well, that one's already lit, but we'll... You know, quit telling me things are out of range. I'm getting annoyed. Where's a good wall sconce? Also, Dalaran is really pretty. I do like Dalaran. Like, it should be... I'm going to make dumb faces as I try to find a wall sconce that I can light with this lighter. I remember playing... whatchamacallit? Oh, there's a wall sconce. I can light that one. I remember playing the old Nintendo games on the Super Nintendo before you could actually save. Oh, we lit the lamp. Look at that. We lit it. I wanted to see his daughter. Oh well. Let's light this one. I'm just gonna like... This is my new job. I am now a lamp lighter. Thank you very much. Pretty. But yeah, I remember one time my late husband and I stayed up for several days playing... What game was that? I think it might have been one of the early Final Fantasies that was on the Super Nintendo. Like, so an old Final Fantasy. And we would switch off. Like, one of us would sleep for a couple hours while the other one would keep playing because you couldn't just turn it off. You had to beat the whole game. It was dumb, but we were bound and determined we were going to beat that game. So, let's go up to the purple lounge, I think it's called. Whee, way up here at the top of Dalaran. Why are we going up here? I don't know. Because there's a door, and it makes me happy. Violet Citadel. I don't know why I wanted to call this the Purple Palace. This is a fun spot to just hang out. But again, it's kind of sad because Northrend Dalaran, you'll find readable books, and I couldn't remember if Legion Dalaran did. So pretty. You know, real life me would not enjoy this view at all, but World of Warcraft me thinks it's great. Alright, we're gonna get at least one more level, so we actually need to get our rear ends in gear and go pick some flowers and look at pretty things. Like floating islands with ponds on them. You gotta love a floating island with a pond on it. I really do. I think that's why I like World of Warcraft so much. It's just... it's kind of pretty. It's just a very pretty aesthetic place. Also, I hate that word aesthetic and I keep using it, so I need to stop. But yeah, if I can get Blarryo up to level 56 tonight, that would be really, really good. And I see a node of metal, so hopefully we can do it. You know, it's funny. I have at least tried every class in World of Warcraft, but there are several classes that I don't think I've gotten past, like, level 20. Like, I've made a ton of warriors, but I just don't really enjoy playing warrior. So, I don't think I've gotten... I think I did get a warrior up to level 30, but I just didn't enjoy it. So I didn't ever play him, and I think that warrior ended up getting deleted. And then, oh, we cannot go to that mining node because there's a harpy guarding it. Rude. And then, I've finally started playing monk last year with a real monk, not a monk that I'm leveling without killing anything. And that one's okay, but it's not like my favorite class to play. And then I've gotten a paladin up to max level. I've gotten a druid up to max level. I've gotten many, many hunters up to max level. I had a priest that was max level. She's not max level anymore. And priest can be fun if you play shadow. I think I tried balance, but I just didn't like it as much. I like the idea of mages, but after years of playing hunter and being able to move while casting, I'm spoiled. Okay, we'll have to go back to Dalaran here in a while. And then I love the fantasy behind rogues, but I'm absolutely garbage at playing a rogue as anything other than just sneaky and don't do too much fighting. In fact, I was kind of hoping, if you ever watch the very beginning, oh my gosh, yeah, that's insane. Well, wait, no, it would be 19, not 29, right? Because WoW launched in 2004. So, 2014. Yeah, they would be 19, not 29. Don't make me feel older than I am. Yeah, don't make your first hunter 30, or we're all gonna feel odd. That means Lantra is at least 11 or 12, I think. I can't remember what year. It was 2004 for OG WoW. I don't remember what year Burning Crusade launched. And then I didn't play Burning Crusade right at launch. I played it after it had been out for a couple of years. Because I started playing 6 months to a year before the launch of Lich King. So I came in late. Late in the lifespan of Burning Crusade. I love trying to, like, stretch my mind back that far, and I'm like, and then what happened? Time is such a weird thing. Like, it can feel like something happened literally yesterday, but at the same time, if you look back and you realize that, no, it was like 20 years ago now. That was not yesterday indeed. Welcome back, Becky. We're just picking flowers and talking about World of Warcraft and pretty things, and then picking more flowers, and now I'm going to get this flight point because I can. Oh, how'd the painting turn out? That was, Francis, that was like my friend who tried to get me into WoW right at launch. She was playing a game, it wasn't EverQuest. Actions Calling or something like that. It was another big RPG, and her entire guild moved from that game over to World of Warcraft. So, I mean, she had a giant friend group that was just instantly built in. Plus, she was used to the weird ways that RPGs were back then. You know, it's funny, I was thinking about it. Because, you know, they have WoW Classic and everything. And a rainbow tree sounds cool. And somebody was like, why don't you play WoW Classic? And honestly, because I like... Oh, no, bad dog. I like all of the quality of life changes that have been made. And even when I went back just to Wrath of the Lich King Classic, when I made the video for the Death Knights, I was like, oh, wait, I can't transmog because they didn't have transmog in Wrath of the Lich King, and I can't auto-loot an entire area because they didn't have that in Wrath of the Lich King. And so I have a couple characters over on Wrath of the Lich King Classic, but I have not played with them since I made the Death Knight video. Because I just, yeah. Also, yes, Becky, I would like to see your art. You need to post it along with, you know, everything. Because art is good. I need to start doing more of it. I've seen lots of Becky's meals on Instagram, but I don't know that I've ever seen her art. Alright, we are not going to land by that bear. That would be a very bad idea. Also, where is it that I wanted to go? There is a really good house, but I'm trying to remember. I think it's in Val'sharah. Yes, it is in Val'sharah. There's some good houses in Val'sharah. I bet it is nice. Also, now that the idea has been stuck in my head about potentially illustrating the Fluffy Bunny book from World of Warcraft, I might actually have to do it. Hello, Mr. Feral Worgen. You're not going to hurt me, right? I'm just going to pick this flower. Don't mind me. You can stand there in your underwear. Things are fine. But yeah, I might actually have to do that. It sounds like a great idea. I will figure out a good day to do it, and we will draw the Fluffy Bunny book. God, I'm excited about that now. Get all the good colors. And considering it's only like a 5 or 6 page book, it shouldn't be too hard. No, 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 no. We are not... No, bad dear, bad dear. We're not playing with you. Stop it. This is the worst part. We are not ransacking your house. Okay. Whew. Made it. I got Instagram for the same reason that I ended up getting or keeping Facebook. My brother badgered me into it. Okay, we're gonna go look at some really, really pretty houses if I don't get too distracted by things trying to kill me that are here in Val'sharah. And then we have a lot of quests to actually turn in that did not involve any killing. I am so excited. We might actually make it to level 57. That'll be cool. Like, I will be totally jazzed if we make it to level 57 today. Not gonna hold my breath, but it would be cool. Ooh, and we have 2 things that we can get here. I forgot just how, like, absolutely insanely mineral and herb rich the Legion area is. That is way cool. Up we go into the wild blue yonder, because I need to remember if this is where I wanted to go. I think... Is it? Am I in the right spot or am I in the wrong spot? I need to remember where... It's been a little bit since I've been here. Oh, cool! Hang on, let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna go look at Instagram really quick. Oh, very nice. Can I show? I think I can. That's cool. I don't know if it'll show up really well, but maybe you can kind of see it. Possibly. I don't know if that's going to actually show up good, but good job! I like it. Look, there's nothing wrong with basic, and there's nothing wrong with... You gotta get your hand back in. It takes me forever to actually get back into something. Like, I've been thinking about doing oil painting for the last 6 months and still have not actually done it. So just doing it, I'm impressed. No, 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 no. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad. Stop chewing on me. Darn it. Okay, and I am in the right spot. We just need to run away from these bad things that keep trying to eat us. There we go. And now I can show you this really pretty house. It's right down here. I was in the right area. Yay. Even though it's been a while since I've been here. And hopefully there's no... Yeah, I don't think there's actually any enemies here. Which is good. Because if there are, I would be in trouble. I really like this style of architecture that they have in this little village. Look at these cute little cottages. Isn't that pretty? They look like, I don't even know what. They're just very, very pretty. I mean, in-game, these are Gilnean houses, and they're very, very nice. And then you can go inside, and they're all decorated really pretty. Like, look! Oh my gosh! You got a whole family in here. You can pet the puppy. Oh, hello, puppy. The dog is just named Dog. But we love Dog. I do love Gilnean houses. Like, so much. Oh, hey, there's a treasure chest. That makes the house even better. Thank you. Like, I want a house like this. Mostly, I just really want a fireplace. Very cute. I'm gonna pet this kitty, too. I'm just gonna, like, go around and pet all of these cute animals. Hello, kitty. You're a nice kitty.
I got a bad feeling.
And they have nice, like, British accents. Okay, that kid's disturbing. That kid just was like, have you seen a dead body? I have.
We are bound by
Children
a common
in World
enemy.
of Warcraft. I think they've seen too much. Kid, stand still. That kid just said ew about me. That's rude. So rude. Let's go in here. Oh, I just ran over a dog. Oh, we got more rascals. What on earth was that kid doing? Also, I really like this bedroom. That is very nice. Okay, enough of that. We're gonna finish up this level and then go back to Dalaran and turn in this stuff. Also, it looks like some people are doing RP here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this place. After we pick up that flight point. Yay! And maybe, can we sneak in and get this herb without being killed? No, we can't. Haha. You are not fast enough, puppy. At least not if I'm mounted. What about... Okay, not that we can do much in this place, but check out this hold here. Look at that. Like, all foreboding, or forbidding, gloomy, big old castle. Yay, you guys are following each other! Alright, like I said, back to what I was doing, which is leveling. I keep getting distracted by all the pretty things. Oh, I can't wait until my hunter comes back here and starts grinding reputation in this area. I'm doing it one expansion at a time, while simultaneously doing engineering on her one expansion at a time. That way I can, like, get everything done. So that hunter is currently only in Wrath of the Lich King. Or no, I lied. She just is in Cataclysm. And we just leveled up again. Huzzah! I'm so excited. Where can I put a point? We'll put one there. Sure. That works. Yay! That's awesome. Alright, we're gonna slowly fly back towards Dalaran. Picking flowers the whole way and mining things. But yeah, my hunter has been very, very slowly making her way through each expansion, trying her best to become exalted with everybody, which is very slow going, and to learn every last little bit of engineering that she can. Which has been a lot of fun. Engineering is a lot of fun. It's just a very, very grindy and time-consuming profession to get to the fun parts of. But it's cool. She made 2 helicopters, and she can make a motorcycle now, because engineers are cool. She also put a parachute into her cloak, which is kind of awesome. It means if you're accidentally falling, you don't die, which is exciting. I have made it my vow to not give up on engineering on her this time. Y'all are awesome. Alright. Wow, we are definitely going to hit level 57 if we keep hitting all of the herb and mining nodes on the way back to Dalaran, as long as nothing attacks us. Stop shooting me. It's rude. Not dying is always the goal. But even though not dying is always the goal, so is leveling. Oh, so up ahead of us is the peaceful white version, which I have a mount of the very, very pretty black unicorns that we saw. You can actually get the black one as a mount, too. There is a very long, very involved quest chain that's like a hidden puzzle quest chain that one of these days I'm going to have to do. I still haven't done it. I should. It's right up my alley, and you get the really pretty black kind of unicorn looking mount at the end of it. It's on my list of things to do. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, I actually have a Wild Dream Runner mount that I lucked out and got, I think it was on Lantra, my old original hunter. Oh my gosh, we got another quest. Picking herbs is the best thing ever. Look at all these quests we keep getting. That's awesome. But yeah, I got, because she was exalted with Azuna, which is the faction here. And once you got to a certain point, they started giving you wonderful presents when you did your world quests with them. It was awesome. And one of them contained a mount. And I was very excited when I got that mount. Thank you very much. I would love to do that, but it also involves killing, so no. I'll just be here picking flowers. It'll be fine. Oh, not gonna get that mine though. Oh hey, there's my Wild Dream Runner. He's so pretty. Let's go back amongst your people. Yes, I can stay on track, but I just wanted my Wild Dream Runner to go stand with his brothers. Look at that. They're so pretty. Hopefully he doesn't miss his brothers. I'm gonna have to get the Lucid Nightmare at some point. The black version. One of these days. as I go over this place for the 3rd time now. Don't mind me just flying over. Not going to do the bonus objective, mostly because I can't, because it involves killing. Legion was a really good expansion. I had a lot of fun. It had a lot of really fun quests. It had one really, really sad quest. Well, it had a couple sad quests, but there's one that I might have to play through for the channel. Just because it was a very good quest chain. Mostly because it shows that sometimes, even with the best intentions, people can lose themselves to an addiction and there's nothing you can do. In this case, it was a magic addiction, but still, it was a very heart-touching quest chain. WoW actually has a couple of those, like, really, really sad ones. Aren't her blankets amazing? I've looked at them. I probably need to hit the like, heart button on them more often. I don't remember how many of them I have liked. But I've looked at them, and they are amazing. Alright, pick this flower. Get back on our horsey. Or something. Oh, hey, this one's a sunrunner. Different colors. Pretty. Oh my gosh, why is it getting late again? I'm still having a lot of fun with the, these. They still, I think it's going to take a long time before I run out. In fact, I just happened to think about it. I was like, oh my gosh. And they still smell so good. I think my favorite one is the Insider one that you sent me. I like it. It smells really good. And they actually moisturize really well, too. I don't know why that thought just hit my head as you were talking about blankets, but there it is. As I stop and, like, rub lotion all over my hands. Oh my gosh. We should probably pick a couple more herbs if we can, just to make sure that we actually hit level 57 when we turn in all these quests. I wish that the treasures still gave you experience points. I remember back in the day they actually used to, and that was really cool. But I don't think they do anymore. But we might go open another one just in case. Yummy smelling lotions are awesome. Oh, it's way down here in the scary place. Can we get to this treasure chest without being killed or running into all the rocks? Oh, this... See, this is where it's not as pretty. This is where it's all very, very demon-y looking down here. And probably not a place our little monk needs to be, because she will get eaten in a heartbeat. Fly back out of here. It just smells so good. My son commandeered one of them. I can't remember which of the 3 lotions it was that he liked the best and is keeping over by his computer. But they've been a real lifesaver because winter, especially winter in a log cabin, you dry out really quick. So having a lotion that is good and smells good, that's like a mega bonus. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we hit level 57 tonight, because if we do, that will be 4. Because I think we were 53 or 54. I think we were 54. So yeah, 3 levels tonight. I would be kind of proud of myself. Now, I did tell him if I ever get bored or tired of the Insider, we'll have to switch. But right now, I still really, really, really like the smell of it. So, it doesn't take much to make me happy. Whee! Also, if we don't make it all the way, because I do like to at least go for 2 hours, around 2 hours, we're going to turn these in, and then we'll go see if there are any of the good books in Northrend Dalaran really quick before I say goodnight. Mostly because if I could read us one of the hilarious books, it would make me happy. Alright,
Walk with
let's
the
turn
Earth
that
Mother.
in.
Winds
Look
be
at all
at
those
your back.
experience points.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Yep,
Ancestors
one of those.
watch over
Thank
you.
you. Sure, I
Walk
don't
with
care.
the Earth Mother.
You know what?
May the eternal
We don't actually
sun
have
shine
to
upon
kill anything for any of those quests, I don't think. So that works. We'll turn in this mining quest. Is it this one or is it... No. Go in here. No, not the archaeology trainer. Where is the mining trainer in this version of Dalaran? Oh, is he up? Wait, he might be upstairs here now. Yep,
What's happening?
here you
Safe
go.
travels. See you
Have
soon.
some samples,
Watch your
Mama
back.
Diggs. Thank you.
See you soon. Safe travels. Watch your back.
Very nice. I would really enjoy having either just some sort of like a supplemental heat source, like a wood stove or a fireplace would be really nice. Not that I'm complaining. This year, our heating bill has been much lower because of getting the insulation and the new windows. But having a fireplace would be nice. I would like a fireplace. Alright, let's go to Northrend Dalaran really quick and see if I can find any of the funny books before I get off for the night. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We're going to the same place, kind of. Same town, different expansion, so sort of a different era. Also, I'm really surprised that none of the cats came to visit. I think they're all on my bed. Whee! We did not hit level 57. I'm a little bit sad about that. Alright, the first place that I consistently find funny books is over here. We'll see if there's any here today. Oh, there's not a book here. Oh, no, there is. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna read you guys The Dangers of Magic Abuse. This book is hilarious. Okay. By Illustrel Greenleaf. Stop! Think about what you're doing. Is arcane magic really right for you? Facts. Magic is a dangerous force that leads to the deaths of millions each year. Arcane magic is highly addictive. Once you start practicing magic, it's almost impossible to stop. Learning simple arcane spells can seem innocent at first, but it's often a gateway to harder and harder spells. In the worst cases, you could even end up addicted to fell magic. Good night. Casting magic during childbirth can cause significant risk to the health of your children. Magic abuse can lead to violence and necromancy. Arcane magic is not cool. This is like such dare stuff. That is why we have started the Magic Abuse Resistance Education, MARE, program to educate people everywhere about the dangers of magic abuse. Our mission is to show the world that it's okay to live without magic. You can find fun elsewhere, like with flowers or basket weaving. Doesn't that sound exciting? In addition, our program helps recovering magic addicts reintegrate themselves into society. In the nearly 6 days of our existence, our program has established a very strong relationship with the Priestess of Elune and the Cenarian Circle. These organizations are capable and willing to help you get on the path to a speedy recovery. Remember, it's never too late to learn to love yourself. Contemporary Azeroth is full of unique challenges that make it very difficult to maintain a safe and magic-free lifestyle. We are here to help you find that safe, comfortable path. Dozens of people have already benefited from our lifestyle-enriching magic alternatives. Won't you be next? And that is the end of the pamphlet for Mare, Azeroth's version of Dare. Like I said, I keep finding these ridiculously silly books all over Old Dalaran, and they make me so happy because I am very goofy. Oh yeah, they totally put their own spin. That's like one of the really massively fun quest chains that I just redid on the hunter that I was taking through Cataclysm, is basically Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, with a little bit of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, but in questing form, and it is so much fun. Like, right down to, instead of jumping in refrigerators to escape a nuclear bomb, you jump into treasure chests with WoW's version of Indiana Jones to escape a magic explosion. It is so much fun. But yeah, I had never really taken the time to just sit down and start reading through all of these little books in World of Warcraft, and they are so great. Yeah, that's too much true crime, Becky. I think there was another one I found that was so funny, and it was all about the dangers of portal magic. What is this one? Oh, hey, this one's a good one. One more, and then I'll say goodnight. These books are too good. All right, this is the Polymorphic Rules and Regulations. Species alteration has the highest potential for abuse and disaster, and is the source of the most number of complaints to the Kirin Tor. Polymorphic study has been under constant scrutiny and threat of removal for years, but only recently have these tribulation increased exponentially. In order for this spell to continue to be sanctioned, certain guidelines must be put in place to throttle the increasing number of tragedies reckless polymorphs have caused. Rule 1. Do not turn a creature of lesser intelligence into a creature of higher intelligence. Cerebral brain function rarely translates in polymorph, but sometimes it does. Voracious creatures, such as serpents and wolves, need not have their predatory instincts honed with a human mind. We feel obligated to quote Small Claims Disaster Case 12651B labeled Bartholomew, the bear who bears arms. Page 3. Rule number 2. Use simplified creatures for polymorphs. Many rogue mage disciples sanction exotic creature polymorphs, but in a desperate effort to lower the Kirin Tor insurance claims, we are ceasing to support these types of creatures. Sheep are acceptable creatures for any situation, but there are several other common creature types that are supported. Read the latest edition of the Kirin Tor Monthly for an update. Polymorphing into creatures like oozes, ethereals, silithid, and worst of all, dragons is severely punishable. Which brings us to rule number 3. Polymorphic debaucheries are to be disposed of in a timely and discreet manner. The public need not bear witness to the horrendous abominations wrought from a botched polymorph. Accidents happen, and the Kirin Tor understands. However, public viewings of creatures like a werewhale, a mer-elf, an amphibious worgen, a flying ooze, a griffa hippo wyvern, a Karaji bunny, and the infamous blue checkered cube gives us a bad name. Rule 4. Do not polymorph a creature into another more powerful creature. Well, this looks like plain... the book disappeared! And that is the bad part about these books. They disappear because they're limited time. I wanted to know what happened to the blue checked ooze. Now I'm sad. Oh well. That was fun. Not as much fun as the Dare pamphlet, though. Also, it's not as good as the beds in the Jade Forest, but look at this purple canopy bed. Is that not beautiful? I want this bed too. Like, I really like the ones in the Jade Forest that are cupboard beds built into the wall, but this is a very nice bed. I jumped over the bed. I should try to figure out how to draw a mirror elf. I was hoping that the Fluffy Bunny book would be in one of these spots. Oh, that's the book on necromancy. We'll have to read that later. Because the Fluffy Bunny book is hilarious. And that's the one that I really want to draw. But we will save that for next time. Anyway, I will keep thinking about a good time to try and draw the Fluffy Bunny book, but I'll let you know on that one. But we will see you, hopefully, next week for more of the Sims nonsense, which is going to get even worse for me. I just figured I'd let you guys know this. It's going to get much, much harder because The Sims is doing an update on babies that is going to make you actually have to interact with them more. So the babies are going to become more like the toddlers. So poor Lilith and by default me are going to be pulling our hair out with all of these hundreds of babies. But yeah, I will see you guys next week for more 100 Baby Challenge. We got 2 3/4 levels. Level 70 is now level cap, and we are at level 56, so we're getting there. We are totally getting there. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.